going on, y'all? It's your girl Panthera here. We're about to do a quick reading real quick, and I'll do another one possibly because I'm feeling like today is a day to read for y'all. We got the sun in Aquarius and the moon in Aquarius because we just had a new moon phase, or we're currently still in that new moon phase, which is about activation, starting over type of thing. Not so much starting over, but rewriting the things that we want to accomplish. And Aquarius is a sign of intuition and clarity, and it's just right on point type of thing, like the Ace of Swords energy. That's what the Aquarius energy is about. And happy birthday to all Aquariuses out there. One thing about Aquarius, they tend to be ahead of their time because they're just knowledgeable. They just have like this innate knowledge of the past and things that are happening in the future based on a past life type of situation. So let's see what we get with these tarot cards. We like to say thank you to the universe, our ancestors, and the divine creator of all at this time. And also Aquarius season is the tarot card would be the Star card. So when it comes to humanitarianism, that's also, a feeling that some of you may have. Like, you just want to share your gifts with the world. Be a blessing. Well, not a blessing, because that means to be less. But more so be, just giving to the world and just paying it forward type of thing. But let's see what messages we get. Split the deck, we have Four of Pentacles and Three of Cups as we split it. Four of Pentacles is about holding on, or kind of, I like to say strategizing, but more so holding on to something from the past that was kind of a celebratory type of thing, because that's what the Three of Cups is, and it's also about reconciliation. But we'll see where this reading goes. Alright. Let's see here. Cutting the deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for these messages. Let's see what we got going on for the collective. Judgment, resurrection, something from the past, making a call on something. That's 10, 10, 20. Okay. Trumpet sounds. Some of you may be hearing your ears ringing too. And that could also be a sign as to where you're going. And we have the Five of Wands coming up in reverse, which is usually about competition, battles, or just charging forward and, doing whatever it is that you're supposed to do to move forward, regardless of what's going on around you. But as you can see here, I have it upright. It's a group of people. Each one has their wand, and each one is going in different directions. So competition, but we have it in reverse. So with making a judgment call, some of you are stepping out of that phase or that energy of competing with other people, which is great because that means now you're focused on you. So let's see where this is going. Nothing better than being focused on you, gaining the clarity as to, competition is only going to have you in a position where you're constantly trying to be better than the next rather than looking at yourself in the mirror and being better with self. We have the Justice card coming up next, which is the number 11, also the card of Libra. But as you can see here, this Justice card has the sword and the scale. Right now, that energy is very strong when it comes to the balance or judgment, as we had that as the first card. So, from what I'm seeing here, we have Judgment, the Five of Wands in reverse, and Justice. Some of you are receiving a karmic payout based on people trying to compete with you or trying to be like you type of thing, okay? You made a judgment call and said, you know what? I'm going to do what it is that I need to do, because when it's time for me to be placed on the scale and need to be light as a feather, you better be light as a feather so that way you're able to step into the next cycle of your life and not having to repeat the cycle over, which is karma, because you didn't take care of the things that you were supposed to. So making a judgment call on those things that, are no longer serving you. Let's see what else is coming on. Okay, some of you went into meditation and contemplation mode. Okay, we also have another sword here. Now, sword energy is basically air. We are in an air season with Aquarius, so this couldn't be more fitting where some of you are even in the process of going through that meditation, gaining that clarity as to where you need to make a decision, a judgment call. So, let's see. Also, some of you are coming into a position of being balanced and, you know, what didn't seem fair to you before because of the competition, you're going to get what you deserve. Okay? There we go. Five of Pentacles coming up under the Five of Wands in reverse. So the Five of Pentacles under this, some of you may have felt like you were left out in the cold because of this competition, not focusing on what you needed to do. Okay? With it coming up after the Four of Swords, it's basically you meditating and contemplating and, thinking, was I really left out in the cold? Did I put myself in that position? Because sometimes that happens too when we start, stepping out of our lane and not focusing on where we're going and what our destiny is. So we have falling up under the Justice card, the Page of Swords, which is after the Five of Pentacles. So some of you have done your research, okay, to the point that you made that decision, that judgment call to cut out the things that are no longer serving you. Being mindful of what's going on around you, observing everything that's going on around you so that way you're able to make the proper decision based on what your purpose and your destiny and fate is. Okay. Next we have, what do we have? The messages, beautiful message, actually. Queen of Swords, see what I'm saying? Got the smoke behind her, persevered, endured, went through whatever you needed to go through so that you're able to gain that clarity. But we're going to see what it is that this Queen of Swords is pointing to as to what has become clear. Okay. Spirit guides, what message do you have regarding this spread and the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords is pointing at abundance, okay? Giving birth to some of you may be having children soon, okay? Because the Empress is someone who is at the point of delivery. So gaining clarity on what it is that you need to deliver, okay? Based on your purpose, as we've been mentioning throughout this reading. We have the number 3 here. So far we have the number, we have 10, 10, 20 for the Judgment card, 11, 5, 4, 2 5s actually, so transitions are happening. And that transition, the 2 transitional cards with the number 5 came up above the Empress card. So a lot of you are definitely in a phase of transition with gaining the clarity, okay? And cutting those things out that, that put you in this position to have to be authoritative and strong enough to just say, listen, I'm focused on me. I know what I have to do. Okay? That's abundance, Venus. That's love, money, relationships. Okay, not feeling that. I didn't even get it out there. What message do you have for the collective regarding this spread with the Queen of Swords and the Empress? What is the final card, Spirit Guides? What is the final card, Spirit Guides? What is the final card, Spirit Guides, regarding this spread? The Queen of Pentacles. This is pre-Empress card right here. Okay? Which is coming up under the Justice and the Page of Swords. So, wow. Okay. Due to your observation and gaining the clarity, you were able to now allow for karmic justice to step in and allow you to have those material wishes come into fruition. Okay? Because that's what the Queen of Swords is pointing at. She's saying, listen, you got the clarity. Give birth to your ideas. It'll bring you that abundance. You got 2 cards right here with major abundance. The Empress and Queen of Pentacles. That's bank. I'm just saying. So, like I said, beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No longer worried about the competition. You know, look, we have the Page of Swords literally like this. Observing. What did I feel left out in the cold in? Let me meditate and contemplate on this. Is this actually something that I even need to feel that way about? You know? So, come to find out, absolutely not. We have a lot of feminine energy here as well with the Queen of Swords, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. We're looking at the Queen of Swords, that's air energy, so that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Queen of Pentacles, we have earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah. So, definitely a balance between the physical and the logic. And doing so allows you to manifest. And this manifestation is something that is going to be, it's a grand manifestation, basically. Where you had to go through a journey. Yeah, but you had to go through a journey where you've gone through the heartbreak. Okay, at the top we have Three of Pentacles. So we have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 with the Three of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Empress, which is 3. So, angel meaning 333, definitely look that up and see how it resonates with you. But it's definitely something about the Holy Trinity, being whole, okay? Mentally, physically, and spiritually. Once you have that balance, okay? Once you have that balance, you'll be able to make that judgment call. And that balance is about getting out of that mode of competition, competing with other people. Focus on you and what it is that you need to do, not just so 1, 2, 3, 4. So in that order, okay? Let's see what moon cards do we get for this reading. So definitely focus on you so that you're able to gain the clarity that you need. I'm going to pull some moon cards and then I'm going to close off this reading for you guys, okay? Okay. Let's see, what do we have under the Three of Swords? Wow, okay, another 3. So 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and then the Star card. See what I'm saying? And then you have the 10 of Cups right under that. So basically, getting justice, okay? Recognizing those things that may have hurt you, but just know that those things allowed you to endure, okay? Bring you back to self, reconciling with yourself so that you're able to heal and have the knowledge and be able to pay it forward. And in paying it forward is abundance for all around you. Family, relationships, you know? Wow, love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Spirit guides, what message do you have regarding this Grand Color Collective? Communication is key. Perfect. Communication is key. New Moon in Gemini. Air. Okay? So communicating clearly will allow you to come up with the decisions that you need. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Any other messages for the collective regarding this spread? We have the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So we have double Gemini. We have the new moon and the full moon. So with new moon, you know, it's about, could be the clearing out of the throat chakra too, allowing you to speak clearly, so that way you're able to integrate whatever it is that you're communicating, so that way the answers could come in, and that way you're able to come to conclusions as to what it is that you need to gain the clarity on, so you can bring forth your abundance and those material wishes. Wow. At the bottom we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon, and at the top we have your hard work is paying off. So y'all just keep moving forward, keep doing what you're doing, you know, put more logic into the situations that you're currently going through, as we are in an air sign season at this particular moment. Follow your intuition. Be mindful of that inner voice that's speaking to you, because it's going to speak to you very clearly. You'll be able to find out what it is that you need to do, and you'll be able to move forward, charge forward, because the time is now. Panthera signing out.